The Sign of the Times, episode 515. I'm at this undisclosed creek. Undisclosed creek with a very disclosed Ric Flair mask. That's my Ric Flair mask. Look at that. Look at that. Ric Flair probably wears this, walks into the store, and he says, "Look at the me mask." There's Chicken Bob. Chicken Bob looking at that creek. I don't know if Chicken Bob's ever swam in that creek, but maybe he did. I don't know. You'd have to get Cousin Cooter to confirm. Pamphlet for the Sign of the Times. Every show needs a pamphlet. The JB Moonshine t-shirt. They have this square. They don't know how to operate it. They're like, we have this square, but we don't know what to do, so you need to hand us cash because our square is useless, apparently. It's a piece of plastic at this point. They don't know how to run the square. People want to give them credit cards to buy merchandise. They don't know how to use it. I'm for words. Current book I'm reading, Old School, Ring Squared, Book 1 by L.A. Taylor. Kevin Sullivan helped out a lot in this book. Fictionalized telling of how pro wrestling was formed based on real events. Autographed picture of Seymour Snott, proud member of the Gouge roster. I can't confirm if he's ever drank water out of this creek, but it wouldn't shock me. There's old Ken Hamlin throwing a rock through the McDonald's. He'd throw a rock through Stompin' Steve's window if Stompin' Steve didn't order from Pretzel Party. Ken Hamlin, a huge supporter of Pretzel Party, where you can buy pretzel bites and dip at a low cost. Stompin' Steve's main passion in life is pretzels, so we're sure that he'll order some, lest old Ken Hamlin throws a rock through his window. I mean, he doesn't want a rock through his window. He'd have to clean up all that glass. And what if he got glass in his Star Wars collection? He'd be for words. King Batney's not one single good knee in that bunch. Another member, Casey Carlisle. You can get pictures like that if you're old enough at CaseyCarlisle.com. That's CaseyCarlisle.com, home for all your gift-giving needs. Let's say you need stuff for the upcoming Valentine's Day. Stompin' Steve will go to Pretzel Party, order some pretzels for people, and maybe some pictures like that. And everyone would be really pleased that's on his gift-giving needs list. He'd send them some of those. Surely they would understand. Some of those. He might buy some of those and encase them in museum quality glass. He might get some of those to appease old Ken Hamlin. Maybe old Ken Hamlin's on Stompin' Steve's gift-giving needs list. He could get some of those for old Ken Hamlin. Some of those, maybe. Those are available. If you're smaller, like if you're short-sleeve Samson, you could get some of those. Some of those too. T-Vokes is very favorite with the pillow. He loves that pillow. There's that. There she is with her Uncle Paul. Paul on his freak show. Darkness hurt his back apparently at Power Pit Pro Wrestling. He's out. We don't know when we'll see Darkness again. There's Paul and Wonderful Zach. Paul and his buddy pal John Lennon before they had the big fallout, the big split. There's autographed picture of Kevin Sullivan. I don't know if Kevin Sullivan and the Purple Haze ever went to this creek and did some weird, like, ritual, but they may have. They were into that. They were deeply into that. Craig Peters can attest to that. There's what it looks like inside the law office of Stephen P. New. Stephen P. New coming to the Sign Guys Wrestling Show very soon. He'll be back. We can ask him about that drawing and make sure it's accurate. The Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally, much like Darin Corbin does, or much like Tommy Celsius does. They both do. I don't know if Darin Corbin and Tommy Celsius have ever wrestled, but they very possibly may have. I'd say there's like a 68 1/3% chance. I will try to confirm that. Facebook, Instagram, the YouTube, which you may be watching right now. Right about now you're probably watching it and listening to the running creek, and you have to go to the loo. You could always hit the pause button and come back. I'll still be here. See? You hit the pause button, I'm still here. CAC program. CAC will be back in September, apparently. September. Demon and Bunny coffee. It's delicious. Some of Rookie Garrett's very favorite. Old Keith Ryan, the commentator at Northwest Pro, loves this coffee. Loves it. And book I got for QT Vokes. I forgot to give it to him the last time I saw him. He got his Christmas gift. I failed to give him the book. I should have. Next time I see him, I'll hand him this book. He'll say, oh, okay. And then he'll have it at the ready. But this week, it's a busy week. Chicken Bob just might go swimming right in that creek. I don't know. He might. He likes to swim, probably. On Sunday of this week, on Turnbuckle Turmoil, we have Al Isaacs. He ran SCOOPSWrestling.com. He was involved in the Heroes of Wrestling pay-per-view. Yeah, that one with Jake Roberts and Yokozuna and the big disaster that happened there in Mississippi. We'll talk to Al Isaacs. I'm hugely excited for that. Coach will probably ask him about fava beans, and he'll probably ask him if he has a really good, high-quality ice cream scoop. I don't know. QT might even call in and ask him if he's ever used an ice cream scoop to scoop mashed potatoes. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. We'll see. Monday, am I fucking free? Tuesday, not much happening. Wednesday, I got nothing. Thursday, maybe Jared Savage will finally come over and we'll go to Kelly Cannolis. I would buy him a coffee if he came this way to get Kelly Cannolis. I'd even offer him a cannoli. They have a good cannoli. I think Jared Savage would be very pleased with it. On Friday next week, we wrap up behind the scenes month of the Pacific Northwest on Sign Guys Wrestling Show. My boss, Taylor Jury, one of 4 people that run Timber Pro Wrestling. Timber Pro will be back the following week, so he's going to be telling us all about the show upcoming, I'm sure. We have confirmed he's good to go. Coach might ask him if he's ever served on a jury, and he might even ask him if he's a big fan of mocha. He might ask him if he likes the mocha. I don't know. But to review from this undisclosed creek where Seymour Snott may have drank from, I don't know. We'll have to find out. Sunday, we got Al Isaacs, formerly of SCOOPSWrestling.com. People from 20 years ago were all over that website. It was a huge website at the time. On Monday's free. Tuesday, I got nothing. Wednesday's pretty open. Thursday, hopefully Jared Savage will come over for some Kelly Cannolis. Then on Friday, Taylor Jury, one of the 4 owners of Timber Pro Wrestling. They're going to be starting back up in Startup, Washington. For the irony of it, I believe. Well, pretty much episode 515.